Can Arsenal increase the gap between Manchester City in the Premier League? Welcome back to Stop Ball Watching with Tango. I'm going to give you two game predictions: Arsenal versus Bournemouth and Liverpool versus Fulham. Game week and match week 32 in the Premier League. I'm going to give you my predictions. Let's start with the title challenge, because Arsenal are literally, right now as it stands, Arsenal are on 70 points after 31 games played, and Manchester City are on 61 points with 30 games played. So Manchester City right now have a game in hand, and after Arsenal play Bournemouth, they're going to have 2 games in hand. Arsenal could increase to a whopping, this is crazy guys, right now they're 9 points ahead. They could have a 12-point lead before Manchester City played their game. They could literally have a 12-point lead in the Premier League with only 6 games to go. Well, after the play against Bournemouth, it's basically going to be only 5 games left for Arsenal, and they're going to have a 12-point lead. Remember guys, just because you have a game in hand doesn't guarantee you getting them game in hand in points. Like, it's not guaranteed. I know Manchester City will have 2 games in hand, but they are not guaranteed. So Manchester City are playing against Chelsea away from home. That's not going to be an easy game. So Arsenal could literally go 12 points clear for however long it is before Chelsea play Man City. For, let's say, so it's a 12:30 kickoff, Arsenal versus Bournemouth, 12:30. Yeah, it's going to be, so Arsenal could be 12 points clear for 24 hours. You got to remember guys, this is going to be a mentality boost for the Arsenal players and the Arsenal staff, the management, Arteta. It's going to be such a huge boost if they could get the 3 points tomorrow. And Bournemouth are no easy feat. They are known to draw. You know what? Give them a pen and paper, because they're good at drawing. Literally. Because they drew 15 games in the Premier League. The most draws out of any team in the Premier League is Bournemouth. And I think Manchester City would be happy if Arsenal could drop 2 points and draw against Bournemouth. That would be the best ideal scenario for Manchester City. But Arteta, let's see what Arteta does, because in the UEFA Champions League, he didn't play too negative when it came to the substitutions. So let's see if he carries that through. Let's see if that loss to Southampton doesn't play on their minds. Let's see what happens. Let's see. But I got a feeling Arsenal are going to win. 12 points, going 12 points clear for 24 hours, and you only have 5 games left after that. You are literally so close to the finish line. Like, it's, any player should take that on board. So I think Arsenal are going to do it, and I think they're going to get a clean sheet. I think Arsenal are going to win 2-0. And Gyökeres to score a brace. That's my predictions. But the main thing is, I think Arsenal are going to win 2-0. And they'll be 12 points clear from Manchester City. That is absolutely crazy. Especially after like how Arsenal almost fumbled it a month ago. But Manchester City didn't capitalise, and that's the punishment you get. Okay, now let's talk about the game. The 5:30 kickoff. Liverpool versus Fulham. They're fighting for the UEFA Champions League spot. And I need Fulham to do us a favour, because I want Fulham to literally take points away from Liverpool. A draw would be nice. I'd be happy with the draw. So Liverpool versus Fulham. Liverpool, I don't know about Liverpool. They got literally destroyed by PSG in the UEFA Champions League. And it wasn't even the scoreline that I'm referencing about. I'm talking about the overall team performance. Liverpool look like a shadow of a team. They do not look, they look shaky. And Virgil van Dijk and Konate are looking very nervous. Like, the attackers could smell the fear and nervousness from Van Dijk and Konate. Like, it's not looking good. They're looking shaky in the defense, and the midfield's all over the place. McAllister and Gravenberg are absolutely rubbish this season. below their levels, and you could see it. They just look clueless. They just look clueless. Fulham are on a decent form. They're on decent form, but obviously we had the international break, so forms don't really matter right now. It's like a fresh start again. I think Fulham will give him a game. I think it's going to be 2-2. That's my predictions. I don't know about the goal scorers, but I think it's going to be a tight game, and hopefully Fulham get the draw. It'd be nice if Fulham could win, but I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. So that's my predictions, guys, for match week 32 in the Premier League with myself, Tango. And this was Stop Ball Watching. So I think Arsenal is going to win 2-0 against Bournemouth. And I think Liverpool versus Fulham is going to finish 2-2. Like, hype, share, subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Virgil van Dijk and Konate, Stop Ball Watching.